It wouldn't be a week in AppSpy without a solid wrap-up to cap off the week. While we've had some solid releases this week, it seems next week is the place to be for major releases. So spare a moment and think of the poor reviewers who are about to lose a lot of sleep. And now onto the Friday news wrap-up for the 23rd of September 2011. My time with Anomaly Warzone Earth has been a pleasant one, but like many people, I feel the game had more to offer, though it pulled off what content it had with flair. In a recent interview with Splitkick, 11-Bit confirmed the addition of a new squad assault level, along with bug fixes, improvements, and new locations. A sequel is also rumoured, and those of you who own the iPad version will also receive a universal update to take the game on the go with your iPhone or iPod Touch. One game, or rather series of games, I keep forgetting to mention when people ask me about my favourite iOS games, is the Hook titles from Rocket Cat Games. Over time, the developer has shown a knack for combining intuitive controls with compelling and varied ways of exploiting the rope-swinging gameplay. It also helps that their retro pixel art is the sort of thing you'd have craved during the 80s and 90s. Their upcoming title, Mage Gauntlet, looks to be tackling the action RPG genre with a combat system that's tuned for touch-based interfaces, making this something well worth keeping an eye on. The game has been submitted for approval, so fingers crossed for a release sometime next week. The boffins over at Pocket Gamer were lucky enough to get their paws on an early version of the upcoming theme park title, and as rumours had suggested, the game is definitely not a simple port of the original. While the game has taken a shift in direction to freemium gameplay, along with all that entails, it seems to be well suited to the game as you manage rides and punters via minigames during downtime moments while waiting for construction and so on. Check out the article for more impressions, and we'll cross our fingers hoping for a chance to check it out firsthand as well. Every year, the internet gets to pat itself on the back as Talk Like a Pirate Day infects people worldwide, giving the R key a healthy workout on keyboards. While you're still in a pirate-loving mood, take the time to pick up some appropriately themed titles from the App Store. Obvious titles like Monkey Island 2 are a worthy pickup for any salty dog, and with its gameplay being worth its weight in gold, you'll be set in for a fun weekend. Another overlooked treasure is Plunder Land, a fun and charming side-scroller that gives you control over a crew and its ghost as you fight your way across the high seas. Lastly, for the navigator in you, there's nothing like a spot of Harbour Master. As an App Store classic, you're bound to get tons of value for the small entry fee on this line-drawing challenge. Speaking of piratey games, Pok have dropped a trailer for their upcoming mobile version of Captain Skyro. Having already seen success as a Flash-based title, the company has polished the game for touch-based mobile devices, and anyone who has played the original will know just how well suited for swiping this pirate-flinging game will be. Check out the full trailer in the links below. It seems that Orange Pixel is on a mini rampage when it comes to challenging platformers, with the recent Meganoid giving players a run around of a colourful world filled with hidden passages, gems, and plenty of tricky manoeuvres to pull off. Stardash follows in the wake of Meganoid, but instead of taking things a step further, it winds back the clock and gives you an all-new challenge. No double jumps, enemy trampolining, or crazy power-ups are available to pull you out of the fire, as you learn to master the simple act of moving left and right while jumping. Each level is tweaked with a set of pits and hazards, including monsters, timed to appear at the perfect time to ruin your run, making it a brutal game to complete. It doesn't end there either, as special temple levels can also be unlocked, as well as stars earned by collecting all the coins in a level or beating it in the time limit provided. All in all, it's the perfect pocket companion for hardcore gamers after a retro title. Sadly, the simplicity of the gameplay can make repeated deaths boring, as you've got little to look forward to besides more of the same. So, as long as you're up for mastering each level one pixel at a time, Stardash is for you. I said it in the review and I'll restate it here. It only takes one good game to make the week of work feel worthwhile, and Where's My Water by Creature Thief and Disney did just that. Sporting the lovable Disney-like Swampy the alligator, his need to stay clean is hampered by the rather broken down and hazardous blockages surrounding his various showers. So it's up to you to dig and manipulate the environment to trickle water and toxic waste around to ensure Swampy gets his daily scrub. And that's the wrap-up for the 23rd of September. On a side note, YouTube has been acting a bit wonky with regards to its subscription system, but we've worked out a temporary solution in the meantime, so feel free to like, subscribe, or better yet, sidestep the whole thing by finding us on Twitter and Facebook. Until next week, enjoy your iOS gaming. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.